Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy for livestream number 9 as we continue our journey through the game, discovering everything it has to offer. Good morning, hope your week is going well. It is Friday today. We're back for 4 hours this morning as we continue our magical journey. Yesterday, we managed to meet our first ever dragon. We saved the dragon and also returned its egg after the poacher had stole it. We did a bit of main story as well and some side quests. I feel like we got quite a bit done yesterday, and the hope is we'll get quite a bit done today as well. That is the plan. As I say, we've got 4 hours this morning. This is our last daytime stream this week. This week's been a bit up and down because of the half term here in the UK. But we shall see how we get on. One other thing as well, if you haven't had a look at the community page, have a look. There is a vote ongoing for what evening stream we start as of next week. It is currently tied between starting the Batman trilogy and Jedi. I can't remember the name of the game. It's never good when you can't remember the name of the game. Jedi Fallen Order, I think it is. Have a look. Please, if someone can break the tie, that would be amazing. Otherwise, I've got to make that decision. The vote runs out tomorrow morning when I create the schedule for next week. So I'd ideally like it not to be joined. There is an issue as well. So the plan was next week, I gave you all the choice of we do some more Marvel Midnight Suns. We finish the story. There is collectibles and stuff to do. Or we just start something new, and that's all good. Marvel Midnight Suns announced yesterday it is releasing another DLC next week. Now, we're going to keep to what we said. Whatever the vote dictates, there'll be 2 evening streams next week, which will be whatever the vote is, and there'll be an extra stream in the evening next week, which will be the DLC to Midnight Suns. I'm not going to do it, so it makes sense. It's just annoying they announced it after I'd done the vote. The DLC is actually Venom as well, coming as a playable character. Obviously, we fought him in the game several times, so it'd be interesting to see how that kind of makes sense in a lot of ways. So yeah, lots to figure out, lots to do, but we'll be doing that. There'll be an extra evening stream to kind of fit that one in. But if someone wouldn't mind breaking the tie, that'd be incredible, just so I don't have to do it myself. Right, I'm just going to tweet. This is where I struggle to type and talk, so bear with me a second, and then we'll crack on. Like I say, we've got just over 4 hours. I want to see how much more we can get done today. Although I said this is the last daytime stream this week, it's not the last stream of the week. We are back Saturday evening, tomorrow evening, with The Witcher for a relaxed playthrough. So if you're free tomorrow evening for 2 hours, come and drop by and say hello. But that will be tomorrow evening, which will be our last stream of the week. As I say, this week's been a bit weird just because it's half term in the UK. It's been a bit hit and miss in terms of when we can stream. But I think we've done alright. You know, it's always dependent on whether my other half and little boy are out for the day. And yeah, I think we've got a few streams in, which is always a bonus. It's always one of those. But yeah, we've managed. And it's always the same with any school holiday. School holidays for us is always going to be something we need to organise and be sure of. It helps now the other half has school holidays off, to be fair. I think that's made a big difference. Righty-ho, let's load in though. We are ready to rumble. We are starting a little bit early. We're 10 minutes early, to be fair, than what we dictated our stream would be. Let's load up though. We are in the room of requirements. We actually left it last stream, at the end of yesterday's morning stream, where we were... That's a bit weird. Where we were able to breed animals. That's where we left it. We had to breed Thestrals. I don't know if the Thestrals have finished breeding. I'm guessing it's not... It might be real time, in-game time, potentially. Are those grown? No, there's 1 minute on those. No, sweet. I want to check... I'm guessing we've got no items to check. Let's have a quick look. No. We'll check the Thestrals and see how long they've got. We may have to fast travel back just to finish this mission off. where we need to breed the Thestrals. 25 minutes, so we'll have to come back to finish that mission off, I think. Right, so where do we want to head, and where are we going first today? That's the question. Let's have a look on our mission, shall we? Our quests. I'll just check gear to make sure we did put everything in. We have. Right, we have a lot of quests. It's just deciding what's next. Gobbledygook, we need to speak to Amit. Meet Sebastian outside. We learned the Crucio curse here. Now, we were talking about this yesterday. I don't know whether we'd use these forbidden curses. Obviously, we need to learn them. Whether we'll use them, I'm not so sure. I'm kind of in two minds. But we'll go and learn this one. So we'll meet him now. How many? Oh, gobstones. Find the statue of one-eyed witch. Oh, they're all gobstones, aren't they? Oh wow. There's still loads to do. Grand staircase that's had there. We've got so much to do around the Hogwarts Castle. It's incredible how much there is. But we'll get to it all.
Nice to see you, my
the plan is
friend.
to do everything we can possibly do, so we will manage to, we'll try and do everything we can. I can see a ring in nearby. There's a page up here, I believe, based on that ringing. There it is. Hogwarts Architect. The Hogwarts Architect shown here surrounded by the 4 house mascots designed and oversaw the construction of Hogwarts. Alongside founder Rowena Ravenclaw, who is credited with creating this ever-changing floor plan. Every time you hear a ding, you know there's a page nearby. And if you've got headphones on, like we do when we stream, it actually tells you where it is, roughly, by which headphone it goes into, especially if you've got 3D surround sound on your headphones. It's quite handy, to be fair. Right. Sebastian should be around here. We've got to meet him in a Slytherin common room. We'll grab this over here. We still haven't got all the flues. There's still lots of flues, especially around here, to get, to be fair. But we'll meet Sebastian. As I say, we're going to learn the Crucio curse, but whether we'll use it or not, I'm not sure. I'm still in two minds, to be fair. We need to go invisible. We can grab that chest while we're here. Go and grab this, and then we'll meet up with Sebastian. I've been reading today, which is incredible. There's a big thing about Sebastian. On the page. The Kelpie statue. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Yeah, I'm reading today. There's a thing at the minute that people want Sebastian to have his own, be a companion or have a lot more story. They reckon that his storyline is one of the best ones in the game, which is interesting. I've not had an issue with Sebastian. I think he's interesting. I'm curious to where this goes and why he's going to teach us these curses.
What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Okay, so Sebastian's going to take us to Ominous, and we're going to try and get him to tell us where we need to go to get into the Scriptorium. And I can't run.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
This is a game.
Speaking, it has.
We were caught in the library.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
So I've been following this game for a very long time before, when it was first announced it was happening. I never would have thought for 1 second it would be as big as it currently is. Like, everyone is playing it, which is brilliant. You know, it's always good to see a game do so well. But I never expected it to be as big as it is.
There he is. Good luck.
Yeah, it's just it surprised me how big this is. And I know Harry
What are
Potter's
you doing here?
a big franchise, but yeah, it's been incredible. I know everyone's playing it, everyone's enjoying it, and I'm glad it's as good as what I thought it would be when I started following the progress when it was first being developed. But yeah, it's incredible how quick it's grown and how big it is. Enough of that, let's speak to Ominous.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much
Luna,
more,
good
though.
morning, how are
Yes,
you?
well, he
What do you
seems
mean
to
you
think it
died?
contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, Noctua. She
Why
thought
did see
like
my
I
head?
do.
Massive thank you to all the
Didn't
new
agree with the
subscribers. I
family
hope
on
you
the use
enjoyed
of
the
dark
content on the
magic.
channel.
In fact,
As I say, don't
she'd
forget to go
hoped
to the community page
convince
and
my
vote
family
on
that
an
there was
evening
more
stream
to
starting
Salazar
next week.
Slytherin than
I don't
worshipping
really want to
pure
break
blood
the tie
status.
myself, I can avoid it.
She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor.
Oh, it's in this
She
corridor.
wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
So what do you mean, Luna, by you died? In the game, do you mean you died?
I'm sorry about your aunt.
We got killed by a bridge
Don't you
yesterday,
want to
so I'm
find
not.
out what
It's one of
happened
those
to her?
things.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here.
You get your first
and I
death, the boss
confess,
fight, the turn in
you've
winter.
convinced
Oh,
me.
wow, okay.
I
So the
didn't think it
second
possible.
trial.
Very well.
We died
I
in the
shall tell you
first
what I
trial,
know.
and we
Fetch
also died
Sebastian,
yesterday
I'll wait.
with a bridge accident. So, dying's one of those things.
I
It
hope
happens to everyone.
We don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
So I'm guessing we need to light the
It wasn't
braziers.
you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Okay.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
You're sad. Why are you sad?
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
You're playing on hard and you say it's
And
not
by
very
that
hard.
logic,
But why are
3
you
is better
sad
than
though?
2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
They finished? Yeah, okay. Right, we need to obviously,
Confringo!
that's 1 lit up. 2 lit up. There we go, all 3.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
So do I.
Dark, ominous corridors.
My concern
My
is obviously,
favourite.
it does say the reward is learning the Crucio curse.
Come on, that was a
Revelio.
good one.
Alright, what do we got in here? Something's broken there.
Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
So this is his aunt's page. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, we'll find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realise. Written to my brother. He now knows how I accessed the corridor's entrance, and there was no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't
I
tell
need to
me?
fix what's on the
Ominous.
floor, I think.
The journal mentions...
So I'm just going to change one of the spells for this. Let's change that.
Said. Reparo!
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
You're not sad. You put 100% alcohol in a cup. And that's not fun. That's not fun at all. But you said a minute ago you were sad. I only remember what you said. Right. Is there anything else here? I should use Luminos, shouldn't I? Actually light it up. That makes more sense. Right. I think we can go through the doorway. We're going to speak to Ominous about the hissing.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open.
Well, then speak it and open
I'm
the door.
hoping you're having second thoughts.
No. No second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Parcel tongue is actually quite cool, I
It
think.
worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
He hasn't really achieved much, has he?
Never mind.
Sebastian's just following along. Right, what have we got in here?
Way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar
There's a gate
Slytherin
there we
most
can't get
likely
into.
wanted this to be difficult to solve.
There's a snake there.
The door we came from, it closed.
I reckon
There's
I can...
more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
if we... There we go. I don't think I lit that. I think someone else did. Right, there's a snake here.
The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve them.
I don't know what... Is that the right one?
That didn't sound good.
The snake just attacked us.
Make this easy.
Right, so if you... To break the lock, you have to get it right. Oh, that's what we need to do. Top is a circle, and the bottom is a thing. And if we get it wrong, the snake attacks us, as it just did. So, circle, snake. That one. There we go. That's that door unlocked. I don't know what's this way.
Was about to do that myself.
I don't.
But you got to it
They've gone
first.
that way. I don't know what is there. Let's go this
Nice
way.
work.
I'm gonna have to change spells, aren't I, and use and light up the room because I can't see anything. Let's do that instead of that. It's really good having all different spell sets, but I'm still finding I have to keep moving a few spells around.
Revelio. Lumos.
Okay. Can I then... There we go. We've got some light now. Right, Slytherin lock. We need to work out what we need to... what the actual puzzle is first. But we can do it as we've already been attacked once. I found the darn it struck my face if it was a real serpent, but must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This Victorian must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye. That's our
Ominous.
third one. We've missed the second
Your
one.
aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I can't see the answer to that puzzle at the minute. So it may be worth going the other way and just seeing what's there.
Lumos.
Okay, we're going to keep an eye out for if the answer to that puzzle, just in case. It's normally... Well, it was on this door, the first door it was on. Let's see what's this way. Okay, there's a lock here, which is something scratched out. It looks like a bull, potentially, and a triangle with a line on it. Thank you for the like, always much appreciated. So that's that. There is a way through there.
Lumos.
Let's have a look. There's another lock there as well. If I change a spell set again, I'm constantly changing the spell set. Right, there we go. Light is up. Just note number 2. So this one we missed. Salazar Slytherin buried the Scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I'm a descendant, yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting his braziers in the corridor is helping. Shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I make my way through. Okay, so...
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
I think to open that gate,
Poor Aunt Noctua.
it's this one here. Change the spell set again.
Lumos.
So, I think it's a bull, and a triangle with a line, I think. I'd rather the snake not attack me a second time, to be honest.
Another gate.
Slytherin likes to play games.
Must run in the family.
There's that.
Look at him.
There you go. That's that one done. I don't know what the answer to the other lock is, to be fair.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Well, one of us has to solve these things. You're both just standing there. Diary page number 4. Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the Scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's
Okay,
the
so this
part
one
I'm wary
is
of.
All I heard was rewards.
a circle with
Keep going.
bits coming off it in a triangular kind of shape. Where's that lock that needs I bet it's
Got
round the
more
other
to solve
side.
ahead.
Search each corridor. It
Yeah.
may not be obvious which leads where.
No, so the one we found originally opens this, I think. So circle with lines and a triangular thing. I think that's what we need to do for this one. Which, if I'm right, is this way. And it's this one here.
Another welcoming sword, wasn't it?
That one, and I need a triangular thing. There we go, door is open.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to
We're doing okay with the
Scriptorium.
puzzles so far,
Lumos.
to be fair. The other two aren't really doing very much, other than just chatting away. They're not really helping us solve any puzzles. I just think they'd be a little bit more helpful.
I spotted
Right.
something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake,
Okay.
we cannot stop now.
There's a brazier there. There we go, done lit. I haven't healed from the snake that attacked Steve with the first puzzle, which is weird.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Crucio is on the floor. Okay. Last note. 5 of 5. Pick up the note. There we go. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. My last correspondence to my brother, I've invited him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we parted on better terms.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry.
So this is where
mentions
she
being
died.
Trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Who are we going to kill? Talk to Sebastian.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Yeah, I'll ask him.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll
But then
speak
who's
with
going
him.
to die?
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Right, let's
Wish
speak
we
to
had some
Ominous.
liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Speak to Ominous about the Crucio curse. Who's he going to do it on if he does do it?
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall
He's got a point, to be fair.
forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
We're going to have to do it though, aren't we? Let's go back and talk to Sebastian. Can you not just cast it at the door itself rather than on someone?
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Okay, we could potentially learn this. I'm just doing post to pin to top. Okay, I don't want to learn. I want to learn, but you must cast it on me. Yeah, do it on me. I will take one for the team.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it
I think
on
we
me.
can handle it.
I shan't forget this.
So we're going to learn the curse, but we're going to have Sebastian cast it on us to get through this. Hopefully that was the right decision. We're about to find out. This is our first unforgivable curse that we're going to learn as well. As I say, I'm not too sure I want to use it.
Ready?
Not really.
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Door's opening though. And the door is open. I'm glad we made that decision and put it on us. I'm not sure I would have liked to cast it on
Are
him.
you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, we'll survive.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium.
Revelio.
We did indeed.
I believe we're here.
Got a field guide as well. Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium, a secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population and reflect on disagreements he had with other founders. What's this here?
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
Slytherin
Found
spellbook.
something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it.
Well, we survived the curse at least. We've got to give the book to Sebastian before that. We're not getting anything decent actually, unfortunately. Everything we're picking up doesn't seem to help us. Okay, what is this? Good morning, Jennifer. How are you? I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own. He understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional, but he has fallen. But he has fallen prey to a ridiculous notion that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It's with a heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views. A descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of those unworthy of Hogwarts that would only serve to stain my legacy. So if that was Salazar Slytherin writing that note, he only wanted purebloods in Hogwarts. Anyone else wasn't worthy. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all.
Looks like a
Glad you're well.
spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
I don't think there's much more to find, unless I've missed something.
It's breathtaking.
So there's a creature that's been put into a sleep that is meant to kill the Muggleborns,
I don't
by
want
the
to
sounds
leave,
of it.
but I owe you.
Revelio.
Both of you. Without both of you, we'd
nothing
never
else
have
here.
made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died.
We now know the
We must
Crucio
swear
curse,
never
though.
to do this again.
I think we're level... Hang on. We are level... 25. I don't know what max level is, to be fair. But we're level 25 currently. Okay, so we can leave the Scriptorium. We've done everything there is to do in here. Spellbook has been given to Sebastian, and we took the Crucio curse to get into the room. But that is the Scriptorium open.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
And we are out.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear right
Max
now,
level's 40, is
never
it?
to
Oh,
engage
okay.
in
So we're not too
anything
far
to
off
do
then.
with dark
There's
magic
still lots
again.
of story to do, though. We've only done
Understood.
2 trials as
I'm
well.
truly sorry about
And
your
my
aunt,
guess is
Ominous.
there's 4.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Okay, so that is the quest in the shadow of the study done. We have discovered Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium. Above us here, is that... Where are we on the map? We've got to decide what's next for us, so we're there at the minute. We are there. There's still lots of places to go in Hogwarts itself. Things to pick up, things to do. Right, what do we do next? We've got Natty to speak to. We've got to speak to Amit as well while we're here. Poppy wants to speak to us at some point. Main story-wise, this is the next thing, is Amit. 95 Merlin trials. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm surprised if it's that many. I actually, so like I say, I try not to read too much because I don't want to have anything ruined for myself. But if you go to challenges, I think it's exploration. Where is it? Merlin trials. So the first one needed 2. That needed 6. That's 8. That needed 10. So that's 18. That needs 14. And it won't show what the last one needs to increase storage. But that's 18 up to there. The 14 on top would be 32. I don't know what that one's going to be. But yeah, if it's 95, that is a lot. My guess was around 50, but I could be completely off, to be fair. So let's go and do the next main story mission, as we're here anyway, and it is nearby. We do need to remember to go back to the room of requirements at some point. Our Thestrals are breeding. We just need to go back when it's finished to finish off that mission as well. So where is he? Where's Amit? Okay, he's over there. I was going to say we should be able to get quite close to him by going there. He should be just above us. There's lots of stuff still around Hogwarts to discover. I want to keep a good pace. I think we've managed it so far. It's a good pace between main story and side quests. There's so many side quests to do. They have a lot of story to them as well. So I'm trying to keep a good balance between the two, especially when we're near side quests. It makes sense to do them when we're nearby.
A Daedalian key.
Ah,
I wonder where it might lead me.
where's it gone? It's our first Daedalian key, to be fair. I don't know where it's gone. It's disappeared on me. Am I meant to follow it, I think, aren't I? But it disappeared. I didn't do very well then. That is a side quest, the Daedalian keys. We need to follow them, I think, but it disappeared so quickly. Anything? Ah, small chest over here. There's a field guide nearby. I heard the little ding ding. So there's a field guide somewhere. There's also a mirror here, which we need to find a moth potentially to put into it. So if you see a moth somewhere, that's where it's going to go. So keep an eye out for that at the same time. But as I say, there's so much to do and see. It's just trying to keep a decent order to everything to make sure we're not going off course too much, if that makes sense. The view's pretty good though. Right, Amit should be up here. There's so many little secrets as well to find and explore as well. That's the other thing. Right, Amit is here. I'm just looking around. Let's speak to him. We need someone who can speak gobbledygook. This is why we're speaking to Amit. Dennis, good morning. How are you?
Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did.
You broke YouTube. That's not breaking YouTube. 1,000
Is this to do
views
with
is
the
not
goblin
breaking
I saw you
YouTube.
with in Hogsmeade?
But well
It
done
is.
for getting 1,000. I'll take
His
it as a
name is
short
Love
video,
Dog.
Dennis, is my
We
guess.
could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course.
You got annoyed
How
by your parents
exciting.
playing this game
I
too?
mean,
Oh, really?
Well,
It's so easy, though, just to keep
I
going,
think
isn't
he
it?
simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook.
Yeah, it was
If
just
it
short. No
helps,
wonder it got that
he's a
many
friend of
views,
Serona's.
Dennis.
Good
That
to
hasn't
hear.
broken YouTube in
Good
the
to
slightest.
hear. If Sirona
Shorts
trusts
do
him,
get
then
quite a
I
lot
feel
of views.
much better.
How many subscribers did you gain from it, though? That's the question.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Yeah.
Unbelievably, no.
Yeah, shorts do get
I'm
easily
so
get views
looking
like
forward
that.
to it.
So how many
Actually conversing
subscribers
in
you gain
gobbledygook
from it
with
is the
a
important
native
thing. The only problem with
speaker.
shorts
Cannot
is
wait
most people
to
who watch shorts
confirm
don't watch
subtle
long
bits of
form content.
pronunciation and tone
Yeah,
that may
see,
have
views are
eluded
good,
me.
but you want subscribers,
Being
Dennis, to grow.
self-taught
That's the
and
thing. It's still a brilliant achievement, so well done for that. I'm not trying to downplay how well you've done,
You said you know
but at the same
gobbledygook,
time,
but how well?
I've been reading
people who
it for as
subscribe
long
because
as
of
I've been
shorts
reading
generally
English.
won't watch
My
anything long form.
parents have an extensive library.
You want to keep going, but they
Once I
complain.
go bored with
The thing is, you can
classics,
play
I
for hours, and
devoured
this
goblin
time
writings.
disappears, doesn't
I'd
it?
tell you some titles, but you
I finished
wouldn't
streaming
understand
yesterday
them.
after a 4-hour stream, and although I was in agony for staying up for so long, I just wanted to do more. That's the thing. Right, we're going to head out
Lord
then.
is waiting.
Go and
Shall
see
we go?
Lord Gok.
Of course.
With
I
Amit.
just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key
He's going
terms
to meet
first.
us there.
So I will meet you there.
Okay, Amit is going to meet us there. Let's grab this page while we're here. Another field guide done. Astronomy telescope. The telescope is the finest stargazing instrument of its kind. Perfect for viewing the moon and the stars. Anything else one might find in the night sky. You can play for a day. There's not many games I find that I can play non-stop and still want to keep going. You know, it does take a very good game to make that happen. We can do something with that bowl. What is that? I'm guessing that needs a certain spell on it. Oh, look at that! I kind of guessed that it needed something to happen with it. And it worked. That's quite cool. So any of those we see, we need to make sure we're using a spell on them. They need lighting up by looks of things. Right, we are done here. Where are we going to meet Lodgok? A while away by looks of things. Let's have a look down here. Oh, somewhere new. Somewhere we've not been before. So we can fast travel to here. And from there, there's an infamous foe. Might be something worth looking at. We'll travel across to a new area. Marvel Cuphead, good morning. How are you? Yeah, the same. Robocop Rose City game. We excited to play. I've not heard anything about it, to be fair.
Travel was before I invented flu powder.
Yeah, I'd not heard about a RoboCop game. I remember a RoboCop game years ago. I'm talking many moons. That was really enjoyable at the time. I bet it's not aged well now unfortunately, though.